Hello students, today we are going to learn the second poem from our 10th English textbook. The poem is Basket Full of Moonlight 1.3 Basket Full of Moonlight. This poem is originally written in Dogri language and translated into English language. Dogri language is spoken in Jammu Kashmir. It is the dialect of Punjabi language, but Punjabi language is spoken in Punjab, whereas Dogri language is spoken in Jammu Kashmir. So, the poem Basket Full of Moonlight is the best poem. It throws the light on the village problems. In the poem, the speaker of the poem is an innocent child, a very small child. He is speaking throughout the poem. He is talking to the moon. The child has innocent ideas. When we learn this poem, we will come to know how innocent the child is. Let's come to the poem. We will read the lines of the poem and then see the line by line meaning of the poem. First of all, I would like to attract your attention to the picture on the blackboard. In this picture, you can see that it is night time. There is moon in the sky. And small child, this is the road, the path from city to village. From city to village. And the child is there, a small child is there. In his hand, you can see a basket. And that basket is full of small moons. There are so many small moons in the basket. Now, without arousing your curiosity, I would like to bring you to the poem first. Stanza number 1. Oh moon, give me moonlight, basket full or 2 baskets full with seeds of moonlight. In these lines, the child is speaking to the moon. He is asking for something from the moon. The child is asking for the seeds of moonlight. He wants the seeds of moonlight. Friends, we have seen the seeds of crops, seeds of grain, seeds of groundnut. But here, we have not seen the seeds of moonlight. Very first, at the beginning of the lecture, I had told you that the poem is about an innocent child and the innocent ideas that comes in his mind. The child wants small seeds of moonlight from the moon. He is requesting the moon to give me the seeds of moonlight. But how much seeds of moonlight he need? How much seeds of moonlight he need? He needs a basket full. He needs a basket full of seeds of moonlight. A basket full or 2 baskets full of seeds of moonlight. Then again, there is question in our mind. Why he needs a basket full of seeds of moonlight? Why he needs so much seeds of moonlight? When we read the second stanza of the poem, we will understand why he needs the basket full of seeds of moonlight. From the city to my village, on the sides of the path, I want to sow many small moons of light. In these 4 lines, he says, from the city to my village. The child is telling the moon that from the city to his village, the road goes from city to his village, and he wants to sow. SOW, sow means to plant. He wants to plant small seeds of moonlight. The child wants to sow the small seeds of moonlight on both sides of the road. On both sides of the road. This is a very excellent, innocent idea of the child. how much seeds of moonlight he need? He need not 1 or 2 seeds of moonlight. He needs many small seeds of moonlight, because he want to sow the seeds on the sides of the road. He want to sow the seeds of moonlight on the both sides of the road. So he is praying, he is requesting the moon to give me seeds of moonlight, a basketful or 2 basketful. This is the child's demand from the moon. Next, the whole village goes to the city daily to work. Again there is question in our mind, why he is sowing the seeds on the both side of the road? Why he want to sow the seeds on both sides of the road? Because the whole village goes to the city daily to work. The child is telling about his village people. That whole village, the village people, all the village people, every day they go from village to city to do some work and earn some money for their families. It means the child's village is so far, it is a remote village, and there is no employment in his village. There is no work for the people in his village. So to earn their living, all the people have to go to the city every day and work there in the city to earn money for their family. It becomes dark on the way. It becomes dark on its way back, as my village is quite far. The child is telling that his village is not very near to the city. His village is very far from the city. His village is very far from the cities. It becomes dark on its way back. Every day, the villagers have to go to the city to do the work. And after finishing their work, when their work is over, they return back to their village very late at night. It becomes dark. The roads are not lighted. There is no light. There is no electricity in the child's village. So at late at night, the roads become dark. There is no light on the road. This is one problem of his village. The poem describes so many problems, village problems of the child's village. And this is one of the problems, that there is no light on the road of the village. And so he wants to sow the small seeds of small moons on the side of the road to light the darkened road of his village. He wants to throw light on the roads of the village. He wants to bring light on the road. Then it will be easy for the villagers to travel on that roads. Every day they have to travel from city to village and village to city. But when they return at night, it becomes very late and the roads are full of darkness. There is no light. This is the basic problem of his village. The route is tough and full of snakes and scorpions. Another problem, the route way from city to village is very tough. It means the road of the village is not, the road of the child's village is not in good condition. There are so many problems on the road. The road is tough. It is not in good condition and full of snakes and scorpions. The roads are full of snakes and scorpions. There is a danger of snakes and scorpions on the road. So, my friends, the small child want to light the darkened road of his village. He want to sow the small moons of light on the both side of the road. Then there will be light on the road and the villagers will come, return home, return to their villages safe and early. This is a very good purpose of the child. This shows that the child is worried about his village problems. Again, the problem number 3, neither bus nor cart plies. It means to his village there is no bus, no cart. There is no means of transportation to his village. There is no means of communication to the boy's village, to the child's village, because child's village is very remote village. It is far away. It is very far away from any other places or cities. And there is no bus, no cart goes to and from his village. So all the villagers have to travel on foot. They have to travel the distance from city to village by walking. In our villages, we have two-wheelers, four-wheelers, buses, we have auto rickshaw, tum-tum, six-seater. All types of means of transportation are there in our villages. But in child's village, there is no bus, no cart plies. All these are the village problems of the child. All the villagers find it difficult to travel on the darkened road every day. He goes, when my father returns home, I am asleep. And he goes back early in the morning while I am asleep. I am sleeping. In another 2 lines, the child is telling his own problem, that when his father is also one of the villagers who every day goes to city for work and return late at night, he tells that when the child's father returned from his work late at night, the child is sleeping, the child is asleep. And early in the morning, his father goes to work in city. At that time also, the child is asleep. It means there is no meeting between the child and his father. The child is unable to talk with his father. He could not meet his father. So he is requesting the moon to give him a basketful or 2 basketful with seeds of moonlight. According to the child, if the moon gives him a basketful or 2 basketful with seeds of moonlight, the child can sow the seeds of moonlight by the sides of the road. Then there will be light on the road, and all villagers, including his father, will return home early. This is his strong wish to remove the problem of his village and also to meet his father. From these lines we can see that child's love for his father. He is missing his father. He wants to meet his father so much, but he cannot meet his father. The child urges the moon. The child requests the moon, "Oh moon, give me a basketful of moonlight on loan." He is requesting the moon. He is pleading the moon. He is urging the moon, "Give me a basketful of moonlight on loan." It means the child doesn't want the seeds of moonlight free. He wants it on loan. He is ready to pay afterwards. He is ready to pay for the seeds of moonlight afterwards, but till now he wants it on loan. "I want to light the dark route so that my father returns early. I too want to hear fairy tales and stories from him." These 4 lines are very beautiful. What is the child's intention? What is his purpose? He wants to light the dark route of his village so that his father will return home early and safe, and he can listen from his father stories and fairy tales. It means the child is fond of listening stories and fairy tales. He has a habit of listening fairy tales and stories from his father. He is missing that activity. He wants to listen so much from his father, the stories and fairy tales, bedtime stories. So he wants his father early home. And the only one solution is there according to the child. There is only one option, one solution, that if he could get the small seeds of moonlight from the moon, he is able to sow them on the side of the road, and the road will be lighted, the road will be enlightened, and the child's father will return home safe and early. Then child could hear fairy tales and stories from his father. In the last lines, "Oh moon, give me a basketful of moonlight. I want to sow seeds of moon on the sides of the path." The child is innocently requesting the moon again and again to give me a basketful of moonlight, so that I can sow the seeds of small moons by the sides of the road. And the the tough road, the dangerous road will be enlightened, and all the villagers, including my father, will return home safe and early. In this way, in this poem, you can notice that the lines, "Oh moon, give me give me moonlight, basketful or two basketful. I want to sow seeds of moon." These lines are repeated. Why the poet has repeated these lines? The poet has repeated these lines to stress the intention of the poet. He wants to stress the purpose of the poet. In this way, you can see that the poem is very simple to understand. The language used by the poet is very simple and lucid. It is not hard at all. There are no hard words in this poem. The poet has used so many imageries from our day-to-day life, such as city, village, tough roads, and houses, moon. All these are the known images. It is very easy to understand. From this poem, we can understand that how beautifully the poet has described the scene of the village, how beautifully he has described the problems of the village. And also the poem shows the love of child for his father. This poem has a social meaning, and the child is so much worried about his village as well as his father. The child can understand his social responsibility in this childhood also. This is a very important thing in this poem. I think you will understand the line by line meaning of this poem. We have seen the introduction, meaning of the poem. Now come to the figure of speech. In the very first line, we have seen, "Oh moon, give me moonlight." Oh moon. The child is addressing to the moon directly. The child is talking to the moon directly. And as we have seen in the first poem also, there was a figure of speech, apostrophe. When we address an absent person, abstract idea, or any absent thing directly, there is apostrophe. So the figure of speech is apostrophe. In the first line, "Oh moon, give me moonlight," because the child is directly connecting to the moon, directly talking to the moon. Second line, "I want to sow many small moons of light." Many small moons of light. The word small is repeated. The word small is repeated. There is repetition of words. So the figure of speech, another figure of speech is a repetition. repetition. There is repetition. The word small is repeated for pleasant effect. Again, the root is tough and full of snakes and scorpions. The root is tough and full of snakes and scorpions. In this line, snake and scorpion sound s is repeated. Sound s is repeated. And my friends, when sound is repeated, there is alliteration. There is alliteration. In this way, these were the figure of speech occurred in the poem. And now we will come to the margin questions. I want to check your understanding. What does the poet wish to get from the moon? What does the poet wish to get from the moon? The poet wishes to get from the moon a basketful or two basketful of full with seeds of moonlight. And again the second question is why? Why does the poet wish to get the seeds of moonlight? The poet wishes to get the seeds of moonlight from the moon because he wants to sow, because he wants to plant, he wants to sow the small seeds of moonlight on the sides of the road to light the darkened road of his village. This is the answer of first question. Second question. Why is the road from city to village dangerous? The road from city to village is dangerous because for that there are many reasons. Number one, the village is very far. It is a remote village. Number two, the route is tough. It means it is not in good condition. The road is not in good condition. And it is full of snakes and scorpions. At night there is no light on the road. All these are the reasons for the road from city to village is dangerous. Next question. Why does the poet want his father home early? Very nice question. Why does the poet want his father home early? The poet wants his father to come home early because he wants to hear from him the fairy tales and stories. Next question. How do you spend your evening time with your family members? This question is a personal response question. How do you spend your evening time with your family members? For this question, we can answer that. I spend my evening time with my family members. I share a joke with my parents. I spend my time in playing with my younger brother, sister. I spend my time playing with my siblings. And I spend my time with my grandparents. I take my grandmother to temple. I go with my grandfather for evening walk. In this way, I spend my evening time with my family members. So, we have seen this poem and I think you will understand it. Thank you.